Hi there, signs of Aquarius. I hope you guys are doing good. This is Kim with a Celtic cross for you today. It's going to be general, but listen, I will put in love messages also. So I'll tell the love interpretation, the relationship, and I'll give you what it could be if it's not that, okay? So this is a beautiful deck that kind of, I feel like it requires this red light because, why is that one? So you look at the Six of Cups, it's just the only one that was wanting to be out of place. Interesting. Wonder if that's the only one out of place. Yeah, this deck is, wait a minute. It might not be. This deck is called the Fortuna deck. It was a gift to this channel, and it looks really great under this light. It's taken me a while to figure out how to display these cards the best way, and this is how. Sorry, I have to do this really quick, though, because I think I saw another one. I don't know. Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe I'm mistaken. But yeah, thank you for showing up here. Thanks for your likes, your subscribes. If you'd like a personal reading, my private readings are reasonably priced. They're in the description box below. It's a recorded reading much like this, but tapped into your energy. You put in the notes section when you check out what you would like to know. And make sure you add me to your contact list so that your reading goes right to your inbox. Okay, maybe I was mistaken. Yeah. Okay. Well. Okay, so I have shuffled this a little bit already, but let's go ahead and shuffle it a little bit more for you. For the sign of Aquarius, any placement, as long as you know what you're looking for, will work. Sign of Aquarius. Give me some messages, please. Opening up to your spirit team, your spirit guides, and our great angels here that help us. Try to get these messages for you, for your highest good, to help you along your way to your highest timeline. I have the Fool card in the reverse. So, it says the Seeker in the reverse. It could mean that there's something that is that we just don't trust at this time. It could mean that. So we'll dive more into this, of course. All right. Two fives in the reverse. And the Fool in reverse on the bottom of the deck as the underlying issue. The Magician is in the reverse in the past. So we're going to use different cards to figure out what does this mean. What does all this mean? Why is the Magician in the reverse? Here, the past energy. It's almost like when we're not really motivated, or we don't feel motivated, or like something's happened with our energy, you know. What's the Magician in the reverse about? The Seven of Cups in the reverse. It's about seeing something really clear. There's no escapism here. This is absolute reality and a really good mind that's connected with your emotions as to seeing your choices or options clearly. And the Ten of Swords. Oh, goodness. Okay. Whatever made you feel not motivated, or there's some type of massive, big ending that you went through here in the recent past. It felt like a lot of betrayal. Feels like the Ten of Swords, which the 10 is a completion, but it's like all of these thoughts of I was betrayed. You know, they're in your back, and you're seeing clearly where you were betrayed in some way, and so something had to end. It was less than magical. It was less than magical for you. Let me get a Kipper card, and maybe I can get more information on what this is even talking about. This is past about do with a mature man in an unhealthy situation. An older male and being in an unhealthy situation is what's coming out. All right. So let's just move right along. Okay, so then I have the Six of Wands in the reverse with the challenge as the Knight of Cups in the reverse as the challenge, which is something that's not moving forward, and it's possibly due to us feeling like, look, I don't know if I'm getting, if like not feeling totally appreciated or respected here. Feeling a lack of appreciation or something that you feel like is not helping you get towards your goals. More like a running in place. And also it could be that you were dealing with somebody here in the past that came at you with an offer or apology, and you're like, I don't think they're being sincere. And the challenge might be to recognize who's being insincere or who's not appreciating you for the beautiful energy that you carry. Right? So tell me about the Six of Wands in the reverse. The Five of Pentacles. This is an energy that either ghosted you or made you feel left out, or that had some kind of tie to lack consciousness, or always being in a heart. Like, I don't know if this energy was always, like, you were always in a hard place. Some type of hardship that we're dealing with currently. It can have to do with health, because health was popping out. It could be the health of finances. But you know what I can really point out already in this reading is that you have this crystal clear clarity of mind. You have the Ace of Keys, or the Ace of Swords here as the card that represents how you're feeling. Look at that eye standing out too. That's interesting. So your mind is super sharp. You see things very clear. Nobody can like pull one over on you. You hold the sword to the sky. And I'm reminded of a quote. I'm not going to get it exactly right, so I'm obviously paraphrasing a quote, but it says that basically when you're in a life or death situation, when you're in a hardship like this, there's only one right answer, and it's your sword to the sky. It's something like that, okay? And that's your strength, is like you know this answer. And this is how you're feeling, is like, yeah, I know the truth. I know the truth. I know whether you're being sincere or not, you know. Tell me more about this situation. Has to do with family and family ties, and people trying not to be honest with you about everything because there's something off or dysfunctional about this family situation. Okay. The Five of Swords here in the reverse is also speaking to me. It's in the heart space, your heart of the matter, but it's also speaking to me of this no conflict when it comes to what does your mind think? How are your thoughts moving? I don't feel like you're conflicted. I don't feel like your heart is conflicted. I think you feel and see things very clearly. Your mind here is like multifaceted, like a diamond. Like a diamond. You won't be pulled into this drama. There's drama, and you won't be pulled into it because you've already accepted some kind of energetic end when it comes to having your thoughts be consumed with backstabbing and betrayal energies. It's still present, but you're not conflicted as to, I'm not giving into this energy. I think you're focused on building for yourself. With the Tower in the reverse, I think you're focused on building. Tell me a little bit more, though, about this Five of Swords in the reverse, the heart space. Yeah, you do. And also this underlying issue is like you just not trusting a situation. Like, I just don't trust this. And I think you would be right. Yeah, oh yeah, well, here's the sun. As I say that, and as that card flew out, the candle got a little bit brighter. There's something about the sun and the energy here giving you information, vitality, and healing you. It's for a new experience to come in. And this would be one that offers bliss and happiness and away from this drama. Like, you don't want the drama. You're not going to be pulled into it. I don't know. I get that feeling like you feel like something's ridiculous. Or the way that people are acting is absurd. You know? Yeah, you're focused here on your work or your accomplishments in your day-to-day. Like, it's like all this other crap around you, and you're like, you know what? Don't bother me. Just let me do my thing and concentrate on what I do day to day, because that is ultimately what I feel like this is what's going to lead you to your happiness and bliss, is keeping your mind busy and focusing your attention on your work. And you know, okay, if you're retired and it's not about the actual work that you're doing to bring in an income, then it's like keeping your mind busy on what you're doing every day, all those ordinary details. Like, just leave me alone. Let me and the divine be guiding this, because that's what's happening, is the divine is guiding you into a new experience out of this situation. Tell me more about the heart space. Watch your thoughts. Woo. Watch your thoughts. Okay, because the thoughts coming out in the reverse, so we have to watch our thoughts. And then the main male, which is upright. Right. Watch your thoughts. And then I have despair, which has... It's almost like an energy that's saying that this is what we're feeling right now, where we're worried and we're not sure how something is going to turn out, especially when it comes to like finances, or somebody that feels really left out of a situation. You could be dealing with like a main male. Maybe this is somebody in your family that you feel like is being left out somehow. Let's look more into this thoughts, okay? Because I'm curious about why the thoughts is in the reverse, other than watch your thoughts, keep your thoughts focused on, well, observing maybe. Maybe not even focused on anything other than keeping yourself busy, so that you're the observer of thoughts. Just kind of watching them pass you. You know, if they're not positive, or if they're like worry about lack, then we know that that's going to multiply. Every time we give a description to it, it's going to multiply. So there's something about a mediator or somebody that could be a go-between in a situation, especially if it has to do with something with court. It would be helpful to have a mediator or somebody that could go in between, so that there wasn't so much drama. I'm also getting the dog and the letter. So the dog is representing like a loyal friend, an ally, somebody by your side. It can actually be a dog, but... And then some kind of letter or message coming to you. I think this is a letter of hope. A letter or a message of hope. I can see you're feeling like you know the truth. You know the truth. Tell me about the tower in the reverse, about what we're building. Oh, good. Our dreams. Our dreams. Oh, and this is in the environment too. So this is also in the environment, or coming towards you, that you don't see, because the Knight of Cups is unexpected. So it's an offer coming in that is quite unexpected. It will be an offer of around love or commitment around business, romance, something like that. But when it's proposed to you, it's going to maybe take you off guard and make you feel like this is a little charming. I feel like somebody wants to build with you. This offer is going to give you a chance to turn something that was rock bottom all the way around. I feel like they want to invest in you, as they've seen you invest in yourself with the Ace of Talismans or the Ace of Pentacles. In the reverse, I feel like this has to do with somebody really wanting to invest in you. So this is exciting. Tell me more about this Ace of Talismans in the reverse, or Ace of Pentacles. In the reverse, the Two of Swords. You're going to have a big decision coming up. So you have a big decision coming up, and it may be something that we've postponed for a while about investing, what we're going to invest into, or somebody's making a decision about you and investing in you. Because then I have the card that represents investing here in the future, the Seven of Pentacles, making choices that have like long-term consequences. And so being very careful about these choices or decisions that we're making at this time. So that decision is really important too, whatever that is, in the goal and destiny and your future. Some type of, okay, I don't know if you see, are you getting a message coming through to you? Be open, be receptive, and receive something regarding your thoughts in your heart space. When it comes to some sort of investment, they're saying to, this offer can come from a main male. It doesn't necessarily have to be male. But the High Priestess is trusting their intuition. And this mental sharpness. You're able to balance like a lot of heavy emotions because of your mental sharpness. That's what I'm feeling. So though there might be a mess of some sort, but here you have the strength. You have the strength, you have the confidence, and you have the power, and you know that. And so that is, I guess, what we're hoping for. It's in the hope section. Tell me about the High Priestess and this message that you receive. Tell me about the High Priestess and this message that you receive. It's something to do with investment and a pathway. Okay. Somebody wanting to get to know you. They find something to be challenging about wanting to come together or getting to know you. Maybe it's all about waiting on this decision from you. What about this unexpected offer? Tell me a little bit more about that. Oh my Lord, sudden wealth. Sudden wealth is tied to this unexpected offer here. Okay, so this could be a good, genuine offer. The only thing is you'll have to use that mind sharpness as well as your connection to your heart space with this High Priestess, because the challenge is for you to have wise discernment of what offer is genuine and which one is not. It's very possible that you've been dealing with some that are not genuine, and then this is the one that is genuine coming in now for you. Patience is needed with whatever this investment is. I have the Nine of Swords and the Five of Wands here in the reverse. So obviously, like, you navigate challenges and problems and obstacles very well. Anything that's thrown in your way, you don't let it deter you. Your focus, just like that's the Ace of Swords, your focus is on point. People can't pull you off. And maybe they've tried. Maybe it's not like on purpose, but it's just the drama within some type of household or family. So there is this message of, again, watch your thoughts with the Nine of Keys or the Nine of Swords, because we can tend to keep on describing a situation as being hopeless or keep on describing a situation as not having an answer or a solution. Instead of just letting those thoughts be observed and pass. And then you decide, okay, well, what would be beneficial for me to think of? Well, I would say all the ways that you are free and all the ways that you experience happiness and bliss and love and healing. And then it'd be to focus on those thoughts if you have to focus on any thoughts at all. This is a time where the strength is required. I mean, that's why the strength card's popping up. It's not easy right now. This wouldn't be popping up for you to have it. Okay, it's not easy peasy right now. Just like Gemini, you may be going through a test because there's some type of major upgrade change coming into your life. Tell me more about this Five of Wands reverse and then Nine of Keys. Chariot in the reverse. Okay, and the Ten of Pentacles. It's about not worrying when things are stopped and have a pause. Okay, it is definitely about keeping up your defenses, because that would be what's kind of occurring, is that we're having to defend ourselves in some sort of way. But know that there's a pause because you're about to step into the Nine of Pentacles, which the 10 of Pentacles, sorry. The 10 of Pentacles is a completion on the material realm. And there's another 10. It is divine timing. Some of your burdens are really going to be lifted, especially when it comes to finances, guys. So please, if that is your worry or concern right now, let's get more on the, if we can't find ourselves being positive, then be more on the observer side. We can choose which role we want to step into at any time during the day. And so if we can't find our thoughts going positive, or we find them gravitating towards the negative, then that would be when we're needing to step outside and say, okay, I'm observing these thoughts. 10. Your burden's going to be lifted, and there's something that is absolutely divine timing. Any other piece of advice for Aquarius? King of Pentacles in the reverse. There could be somebody, like, this could be somebody in the family that had been kind of shady, especially with money. There could be somebody, look, the stars on the bottom. And there could be somebody here that you're breaking a commitment with or coming out of a commitment. This could be even a father figure here that I don't know, for whatever reason, like they're just not, or they're coming out of a commitment, or you're coming out of a commitment with them. I have justice coming, so definitely the scales are being balanced. Karma will be served, universal karma. Justice, court, relationships, partnerships, especially if something corrupt was done, like at a business or something like that. There is the Page of Swords in the reverse, so you have to watch out for misinformation and what's being said. But I think, again, with this Ace of Swords, with how you're feeling, that you do have the sharp mental acuity here to know, like, the difference, and to have wise discernment, what's right and what's not. Maybe what's slanderous and what's not. And maybe if somebody lied in court too, and maybe that's like an issue here. I don't know, but it leads to you having a big completion. You're manifesting some kind of major hope and healing, something that you've wanted for a very long time. And it could involve this completion where finally the work that you put in, it pays off. This doing this alone time work also, where you tap more into the Hermit and the High Priestess, getting to know yourself, developing your skills, your gifts, having reflection on the past. This Hermit's taking a look at this offer really seriously, right? And I think it's because it's a good offer. I think that's why they're saying, yes, do that. Look at this offer very seriously. Some of you are literally stepping into the spotlight. That might be fame. That may be fortune. I do have sudden wealth. So, and 33, master number 33. It says you're expanding here, Aquarius. And master number 44. What's on the bottom? Just curious. 11. So, master number 44. Your angels are encouraging you to continue on your present life path with diligence and determination. And even greater success will come in the future. 44, I am supported. 30 says you're an original, innovative thinker and an excellent communicator. You have a great talent for using creativity to convey your ideas, and your optimistic attitude has an uplifting effect on others. I'm imaginative. I have 11. I'm awakening. The universe is arranging people and experiences on your path to help you succeed and help you wake up to who you truly are. I'm awakening. And that's what I've got for you guys. I'm sending you love and light. Bye.